No agenda in selection of international observers. Silent majority with Barisan Nasional. You're with me, Renee Fong, on News on 2. 10 out of 25 international observers for the 14th general election have arrived in Kuala Lumpur International Airport, KLIA, early today. 2 of the observers are delegates from Maldives, led by the chairman of the Election Commission of Maldives, Ahmad Sharif. Their arrival at about 8 a.m. was welcomed by an EC personnel, Datuk K. Balasingham. The group of observers from Thailand and India arrived at noon and they were greeted by EC Chairman Tan Sri Muhammad Hashim Abdullah.
Kerana mereka akan dibawa ke tempat pilihan raya untuk melihat kaedah dan perjalanan pilihan raya di dalam negara kita. Yang keduanya, kita telah pun mengadakan perbincangan yang tidak rasmi dengan delegasi-delegasi yang datang tentang bagaimana keadaan dan sistem yang mereka pakai semasa pilihan raya di tempat mereka.
They were later given a jacket each with the EC logo, symbolizing their appointment as international observers throughout the election period. As for delegates from Indonesia, Cambodia, Kyrgyzstan, Uzbekistan and Pakistan, they are scheduled to arrive before polling day. Meanwhile, Election Commission EC Chairman Tan Sri Muhammad Hashim has stressed that there is no apparent agenda to protect individuals or parties concerning the selection of international observers for GE14. He said the selection was conducted in a transparent manner and took into account several important criteria that were set by the EC.
Yang pertama kitanya ialah kita nak jemput negara-negara Commonwealth. Yang kedua, kita nak jemput negara-negara ASEAN. Yang ketiga, kita nak jemput negara-negara yang pernah menjemput kita pun semasa pilihan raya mereka. Yang keempatnya ialah kumpulan NGO di dalam negara yang tidak memihak kepada mana-mana parti politik pun. Dia tak pernah declare pun yang dia memihak kepada siapa-siapa pun. Dan dia tidak menampak pun bahawasanya dia memihak kepada mana-mana parti politik pun.
Explaining further, Tan Sri Muhammad Hashim said the election observers will be given training before being certified or licensed by the EC. The EC had invited 25 international observers from 9 countries to monitor the aspects of accountability, integrity and adherences to regulations during the election process. Azerbaijan, Maldives, Thailand, Pakistan, Indonesia and India are among the countries invited to observe GE14. Prime Minister Datuk Sri Najib Tun Razak today called on Sabahans to choose Barisan Nasional on polling day to make Malaysia great and ensure that it remained stable for a more glorious future. Speaking at the opening of the Keningau Urban Transformation Centre UTC in front of thousands of people, the Premier said BN had implemented various efforts and initiatives to ensure that Sabah progressed in tandem with the rest of the nation. Using the word onsoy, which means great in the Murut language, Datuk Sri Najib said Malaysia will continue to grow under BN as there will be more development programs not just in Sabah but also in Sarawak, such as the establishment of more UTCs.
Dan untuk negeri Sabah, kita tambah satu lagi sandakan. Kementerian Kewangan sedang mencari, sudah pun mengenal pasti bangunannya, dan kita akan laksanakan UTC yang keempat, tuan-tuan, menjadikan Sabah dan Sarawak kita akan tambah satu lagi di Bintulu. Kedua-dua negeri ini ada Tawau dan juga ke Ranau, dan fasa kedua akan melalui kawasan Keningau ini. Jadi Keningau akan dapat juga Lebuh Raya Pen Borneo, tuan-tuan.
At another function in Beaufort, the Prime Minister vowed to continue developing Sabah and again pointed to the 12 billion ringgit Pan-Borneo Highway project, which proves the government's commitment and sincerity to the people of Sabah and Sarawak. At another function in Beaufort, the Prime Minister vowed to continue developing Sabah and again pointed to the 12 billion ringgit Pan-Borneo Highway project, which proves the government's commitment and sincerity to the people of Sabah and Sarawak.
Hati saya adalah untuk terus membangunkan negeri Sabah ini, tuan-tuan. Pemimpin dulu tak buat lebuh raya Pan-Borneo Highway. Timbul zaman dia tak lulus. Tunggu zaman saya lulus Pan-Borneo Highway. Zaman dia banyak lebuh raya yang kenakan tol. Zaman saya Pan-Borneo Highway tidak ada tol, tuan-tuan.
Speaking at a Meet the People session in Dataran Bagandang, Beaufort, the Prime Minister also said that the BN government would be able to take care of the people's welfare because it had a track record of having administered the country, the economy and finances well to register encouraging growth rates. Deputy Prime Minister Datuk Seri Dr. Ahmad Zahid Hamidi believes that the silent majority is with Barisan Nasional in the 14th general election. He said as the opposition continue to spread lies via social media in an attempt to win votes, sentiments remain high that the people have given an extraordinary support towards Barisan Nasional.
Silent majority atau majoriti senyap ini bersama-sama dengan Barisan Nasional. Virality ataupun ketularan berita-berita dalam media sosial ini adalah kerana program-program dan perhimpunan yang dilakukan di kawasan bandar. Dan kita tahu bahawa 70% daripada kawasan Dewan Undangan Negeri dan Parlimen adalah di kawasan Lower Bandar. Dan sambutan rakyat kepada calon-calon Barisan Nasional meningkat dengan luar biasa berbanding dengan PRU ke-12 dan 13.
Datuk Seri Dr. Ahmad Zahid spoke after launching the Back to School program on preserving the environment at SK Sungai Nipah today. Datuk Seri Dr. Ahmad Zahid, who is defending the Bagan Datuk Parliament seat, said he was confident the people will reject those who spread lies. The 4,000 ringgit replanting incentive for the 265 Felda Palong Timur 2 and 3 settlers in Segamat is not meant to be a bribe or election sweetener. As alleged by certain quarters, MIC President Datuk Seri Dr. S. Subramaniam stressed that the provision for the incentive was already allocated by the Malaysian Palm Oil Board in collaboration with Felda. Speaking in Segamat today, Datuk Seri Dr. Subramaniam, who is also Barisan Nasional Segamat candidate, explained that the incentive was not new and the payment was implemented in stages.
So semalam saya dah bincang dengan PM bahawa ini tak adil kerana di dalam tempat yang sama, rancangan yang sama, separuh dapat, separuh tak dapat, mungkin menimbulkan perasaan yang tak baik. So saya minta ini diselesaikan. So semalam kita dah putuskan, jumlah itu tak berapa banyak, lebih kurang 1.2, 1.3 juta ringgit saja. Isu dah selesai, so mereka pun puas hati bahawa perkara ini dapat diselesai dan pihak lain yang mau mempolitikan itu isu tak ada peluang lah.
He added that only a few of the settlers had yet to receive the payment. Final preparations at polling centres throughout the country are moving smoothly, especially at the Larut Parliament constituency. Checks made at the Slamadua District Municipal Multipurpose Hall by RTM saw election officials moving into its final gear for GE14. Larut Election Commission's returning officer Amzari Armzi says that all equipment and necessities are in place and are ready for the big day.
Alhamdulillah kita dah selesai untuk penyusunan kotak-kotak undi serta barang-barang kelengkapan untuk penyelia dan juga KTM. Dan sehari sebelum mengundi 8 hari bulan, esok kita akan ada semakan bersama dengan ketua tempat mengundi. Di Larut kita ada 107 saluran dan pemilih berdaftar 49,209. Jadi setakat ni perjalanan pilihan raya di kawasan sini termasuklah kempen, alhamdulillah berjalan lancar, tenang dan aman.
Out of 49,453 registered voters in Larut Parliament constituency, 23,953 or 48.44% are male, while 25,500 or 51.56% are female. The Larut Parliament constituency has 3 state assemblies, namely Batu Kurau, Kubu Gajah and Selama. There have been 227 police investigations opened since nomination day on April 28th. Bukit Aman Internal Security and Public Order Department Director Datuk Sri Zulkifli Abdullah, however, said all of them are minor cases such as mischief, and so far there has not been any major incidents.
Masing-masing nak terlibat dalam pilihan raya, nak berkempen dan sebagainya, tak ada isu. Tetapi yang pentingnya masing-masing menjaga tata susila, tidak melampaui sehingga boleh mengganggu ketenteraman awam. Kita nak menyokong parti masing-masing itu terpulang, tapi tidak sampai boleh menyinggung perasaan orang lain, menyebabkan kemarahan ke, menghasut dan sebagainya. Ini yang boleh puncanya sesuatu pergeseran dan kemudiannya pergaduhan atau kekecewaan yang berlaku yang kita nak elakkanlah.
Datuk Sri Zulkifli was speaking after addressing over 600 Federal Reserve Unit FRU personnel at the General Operations Force base in Cheras on their duties during the coming election. On another note, he said around 10,000 additional police personnel have been deployed nationwide to assist state police in preparation for polling day. The 10,000 personnel from Bukit Aman, the General Operations Force, Marine Force, Air Wing and other divisions would bring the number of uniformed personnel on duty during polling day to 68,000. This total includes 18,000 RELA members and 3,700 police volunteers. Prime Minister's wife Datin Sri Rosmah Mansor has urged voters not to act based on their emotions and think carefully when casting their votes to elect a government in the coming general elections. Datin Sri Rosmah said any matter, whether good or bad, could be improved to jointly transform the country as a developed nation. She said this before 1,500 women from the various Felda land schemes and Felda Chini cluster at Pekan Pahang. Datin Sri Rosmah also hoped each of them would not be swayed by the opposition propaganda to continuously attack her and her husband, Datuk Sri Najib Tun Razak, through fake news. The Premier's wife further described her husband as a very patient leader and always prioritised the future of the people. The Energy, Green Technology and Water Ministry, KETA, is optimistic of expanding its water supply coverage to 99% throughout the country by 2020 from 96.4% currently. Deputy Secretary General Dato' Dr. Tan Yew Chong said the ministry also aimed to increase connected sewerage services to 85% from 78.7% at present and cut down non-revenue water to 31% from 34.6%. Dato' Dr. Tan said one of the ways of achieving the targets by adopting trenchless technology, citing the ongoing regional sewerage conveyance system project in Ipoh Perak as an example. The project, costing 2.12 billion ringgit overall and expected for completion in 2022, would incorporate 80% trenchless technology, which could minimize the traffic obstruction by pit construction, such as receiving pit, minimize damages to existing road furniture, and eventually reduce the complaints by the public.
Kita tubuhkan satu pro-tem committee headed by IWK
untuk merangka objektif penubuhan ni Malaysia chapter, dan salah satu ialah capacity building lah. Kita nak buat program latihan antara Malaysia dengan negara-negara yang advance dalam teknologi lah, macam Jerman, macam US, all these things.
He spoke at the official opening of Trenchless Asia 2018 in Kuala Lumpur today. 9 million ringgit has been allocated to upgrade the water supply facilities in Felda, Rentang and Jerantut, which water consumption is expected to increase due to the growing number of residents in the area in the future. UMNO Jerantut Division Deputy Chief Dato' Sri Wan Amizan Wan Abdul Razak said the allocation was approved by the Prime Minister, who is concerned about the problem of the people when he raised the matter during a recent meeting. Dato' Sri Wan Amizan said the water supply consumption in the area is quite heavy, especially during the festive seasons.
Kita ada lebih kurang dalam 2,000 orang penduduk, 2,400 penduduk. Tetapi setiap kali musim perayaan, terutama sekali perayaan Aidilfitri, kebanyakan anak-anak akan pulang menyambut hari raya di kawasan ini di rumah bersama saudara-saudara. Jadi ia menyebabkan bekalan air agak rendah. Bukan bekalan air itu tidak mencukupi pada kadar waktu biasa, tetapi bila waktu puncak.
He said the number of people are expected to increase when a housing project involving the construction of 400 houses are completed in the area. Dato' Sri Wan Amizan was met by reporters after attending a gathering with the Felda Rentang residents and Pahang football players in Sungai Rentang, Jerantut. Melaka Chief Minister Dato' Sri Idris Harun has urged for the Professional Learning Community PLC strategy to be applied in teaching institutes to encourage better production of educators to foster and build high-quality human capital for future prosperity. Dato' Sri Idris said that educators should carry out their duties with full commitment for a better future for the people and nation.
Dan saya yakin guru-guru juga adalah kumpulan yang tidak akan mensia-siakan kemajuan dan kemakmuran negara kita pada hari ini. Mereka tahu apa yang mereka lakukan.
The Melaka Chief Minister further added that educators should maintain the undying spirit to foster high-quality human capital for the nation at all times. Dato' Sri Idris said this after attending the Teachers' Day celebration at Sri Negara Ayakroh, Melaka. Malaysian Associated Indian Chambers of Commerce and Industry MAICCI President Tan Sri Dr. K. Kenneth S. Warren said Indian entrepreneurs and the community as a whole will continue to flourish under the leadership of Prime Minister Dato' Sri Najib Razak. Tan Sri Kenneth said the Prime Minister for 9 years had implemented lots of initiatives to develop Indian entrepreneurs and the community, and the most important pillar of these initiatives was the Malaysian Indian Blueprint, which he launched last year.
Masyarakat kaum India di negara ini, kita nak tahu bahawa pimpinan kerajaan yang amat berhormat, today he is a caretaker government. Dato' Sri Najib Tun Razak must come back with 2/3 majority and make sure he will rule this country with a clean, efficient, effective cabinet who will deliver for the people and the people only.
Tan Sri Kenneth said this at the MAICCI with Indian Communities event at a hotel in Jalan Bendahara in Kuala Lumpur. The MAICCI president further added that as for the Indian community as a whole, the Premier had put focus on upgrading education among the community with almost 1 billion ringgit allocated for Tamil schools. Perak withstood a late onslaught from Terengganu to secure a vital 3-2 home win at the Perak Stadium in Ipoh that moved them to the second spot in the Super League on Sunday. In the 5th minute, Perak's Brazilian attacker Wander Luiz scored the opening goal with a shot from outside the penalty area. 5 minutes later, Terengganu found an own goal equalizer by Perak's Rob Conwarte to make it 1-1. Perak's Gilmar da Silva scored a go-ahead goal to restore the home side's lead in the 12th minute to make it 2-1. The home side doubles their advantage in the 38th minute when Perak were awarded a penalty kick after the ball was handled inside the penalty area and Gilmar Perak stepped up to score his second goal of the night to make it 3-1. In the second half, Terengganu were awarded a penalty kick and Lee Tak converted to make it 3-2. But Perak did enough in the last 10 minutes to hold on for a vital home win that moved them to second spot in the league. And that concludes the evening news on 2. In our top story, EC has no agenda to protect individuals or parties concerning the selection of international observers for GE14. Join us again at 12:30 tomorrow afternoon. I'm Renee Fong. Have a pleasant evening.